Hello everybody and welcome back, and in today's video we'll be making that supply crate box, loot box, parachute box thing from your favorite game, PUBG. And also, some of you may have already noticed that I have a new filming setup that I will be experimenting with in my next few videos, so that I can make the projects easier, faster, and so that you all can see larger projects being built as well. So with that being said, let me know if this is better, worse, or whatever. So without further ado, let's start building. So to begin, we need to replicate the look of a metal shipping crate for this design. So to do so, some different sized popsicle sticks will be used in the making of this. So basically what we need to do is to make a cube shape. So to do that, we'll organize a few popsicle sticks side by side and connect them all together with a smaller stick, so that we have a small fence-like structure. That step will then be repeated 3 more times until there are 4 little baby fences in total. Then to make them fit nicely together, we'll use a rotary tool to cut off any excess wood on the edges, and to make all the sides straight. And once we have our newly cleaned up little baby fences, we can start to assemble them into the box shape. And in order to add some depth and detail to this, since we are trying to make it look like a shipping container crate, we're gonna go ahead and get some square-shaped wooden sticks to connect all the edges of the walls together. So as you can see here, I'm using my rotary tool to cut the right shapes out so that everything can fit nicely together. Now that our box is assembled, we can seal it up on one end, which would be the bottom of the box. So we will do that just by adding a row of popsicle sticks and gluing that to the bottom. Next, yep, you guessed it, more popsicle sticks. Yay! So now with these, we'll go ahead and use our small size sticks we used earlier, and we'll use our rotary tool to cut the ends off each stick. And for now, let's just cut off one end so that we can avoid any mistakes. Once all those ends were cut, the remainder of the sticks will be glued to the center of each little gap where the larger popsicle sticks meet. And once those are all dry and secure, we can finish the job and cut the rest of those exposed ends off. And now with that all cleaned up, we are left with a pretty looking box that is starting to resemble our final creation. Then for the next step, we're going to use an empty metal can and glue it to the insides of our box. It is very important in this step to take the beans out of the can. If you don't do this, the bean police will come to your house and arrest you. I also want to take a note that this video is sponsored by Kitty Beans. Yum, so eat your beans. Anyways, once that is put together, that will be put outside and sprayed with a bright red spray paint. Once that is all dry, we can move on to the next and almost final step of this build. To make the top blue tarp portion of this, I simply got blue tarping from the store and cut it down to a more manageable size, and cut a few squares out, each about an inch bigger than the crate. In total, we'll cut out 3 of these squares and glue them all together so that it's not flimsy. That will be set to the side, and we can now move on to the final step. So for this step, we'll need to make the straps holding the crate together. And to do that, I'm going to use an old belt's material to act as these straps. So to do that, I just creased the belt and cut it so that I had 4 equal rectangular sections. And with those equally portioned rectangular pieces, we'll go ahead and glue them to the top of the box in a crossed pattern. You know what, no, more like a hashtag or £sign for any old people watching? Yeah, that's more like it. Then to finish everything, we'll go get a sharp razor and cut a flap on the top tarp portion. This will be the entry point for our smoke bomb. And in this case, I'm using a small red colored smoke bomb that I ordered from wish.com for about $1. I do have other ways of making a homemade smoke bomb as well, and I will post a tutorial video in the future. However, I need to make a recipe that's a little more smoke and a little less fire. Other than that, the final build is complete. Thank you everyone for watching and supporting the channel, it means a lot. And we also hit, as of now, 31 subscribers, so that's, 31 more than I thought I should have. So yeah, thanks again and stay tuned for more videos. And of course, I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe, and type down in the comments any suggestions you have for any future projects.